Welcome back to the API 650 Masterclass course series by Tank Engineering Academy. In our previous lesson, we introduced API 650 and learned why it is the world's most widely used standard for welded above-ground storage tanks. Today, we'll answer one important question. Is API 650 the only standard used in storage tank construction? The answer is no. Every successful storage tank project relies on several engineering codes and standards working together. Understanding these standards is essential for engineers, inspectors, project managers, QC professionals, and students. Let's begin. Course Roadmap. Module 1, API 650 Fundamentals. Lesson 1A, Introduction to API 650. Lesson 1B, Codes and Standards. Today's lesson. Lesson 1C, Tank Components. Lesson 1D, Tank Types. Lesson 1E, Project Lifecycle. Lesson 1F, Engineering Drawings. Lesson 1G, Materials. Lesson 1H, Construction Overview. What is a code? Many people confuse a code with a standard. They are not exactly the same. A code establishes the minimum mandatory requirements for safety and design. A standard provides detailed technical requirements, methods, specifications, and recommended practices for achieving those requirements. Think of it this way. Code equals what must be achieved. Standard equals how to achieve it. In engineering projects, both are used together to ensure safety, consistency, and quality. API 650. The primary standard for atmospheric welded steel storage tanks is API 650. It covers tank design, material requirements, fabrication, welding, inspection, testing, erection. API 650 is applicable to crude oil tanks, diesel tanks, water tanks, firewater tanks, chemical storage tanks, process tanks. It is generally intended for above-ground, welded steel tanks operating at near atmospheric pressure. API 620. What if the tank operates at a pressure higher than API 650 allows? That's where API 620 comes in. API 620 is used for low-pressure storage tanks, refrigerated tanks, LNG tanks, large cryogenic tanks. While API 650 focuses on atmospheric tanks, API 620 addresses tanks designed for higher internal pressures. API 653. Building a tank is only the beginning. Now, how do we inspect tanks that have been operating for years? That's the purpose of API 653. It covers inspection, repair, alteration, reconstruction, fitness for service assessments. API 653 helps extend the safe operating life of storage tanks. API 2000. Storage tanks breathe. As liquid enters or leaves the tank, pressure changes occur. API 2000 provides guidance on venting requirements, pressure relief, vacuum relief. Proper vent sizing protects tanks from excessive pressure or vacuum conditions. SME Section 9. Every weld must be performed by qualified personnel using qualified procedures. ASME Section 9 covers Welding Procedure Specifications, WPS, Procedure Qualification Records, PQR, Welder Performance Qualifications, WPQ. Without qualified welding procedures, a project cannot meet quality requirements. The STM Material Standards. Where do the steel plate specifications come from? They come from ASTM. Common materials include ASTM A36, ASTM A283, ASTM A516, ASTM A537. These standards specify mechanical properties, chemical composition, and material requirements. ASMEB 31.3. Although API 650 governs the storage tank itself, the piping connected to the tank is commonly designed using ASMEB 31.3 process piping. This standard addresses pipe design, materials, welding, pressure testing, inspection. ACI 318. The tank sits on a foundation. The reinforced concrete foundation is typically designed using ACI 318, along with the project's geotechnical report and applicable local requirements. This helps ensure the foundation can safely support the tank and its contents. SSPC/A MPP, formerly NACE. Corrosion protection is essential. Surface preparation, coating systems, and protective painting are guided by standards from AMPP, formerly SSPC and NACE. These standards help maximize the service life of storage tanks in demanding environments. Project specifications. In addition to international standards, many projects have client-specific specifications. For example, a project may require compliance with owner specifications, company engineering standards, national regulations, local building codes, contract requirements. For projects in Saudi Arabia, this often includes additional company standards and specifications alongside API and ASME requirements. Always review the complete project documentation before starting work. Summary. Let's recap. Today's lesson introduced the key standards used in storage tank projects. API 650, welded atmospheric storage tanks. API 620, low pressure and refrigerated tanks. API 653, inspection and repair. API 2000, tank venting. ASME Section 9, welding qualifications. ASTM, material specifications. ASMEB 31.3, process piping. ACI 318, concrete foundations. ACI 318, concrete foundations. Together, these standards help engineers deliver storage tanks that are safe, reliable, and compliant. Next lesson. In the next lesson, we'll explore storage tank components, where you'll learn the function of every major part of an API 650 tank, from the bottom plates and shell courses to the roof, nozzles, manways, wind girders, and more. Understanding these components will make it much easier to follow the construction sequence in later modules. If you found this lesson valuable, please like, share, and subscribe to Tank Engineering Academy. Leave your questions in the comments below and let us know which topic you'd like us to cover next. Thank you for watching, and remember, strong foundations build safe tanks, and continuous learning builds great engineers. See you in Module 1, Lesson 1C, Storage Tank Components.